Shao Kahn, bow to me.
So you've seen the title of this video. You know what this is all about, and I think it's about time to say it. I do not like Shao Kahn's eyes. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I think it's very important to clarify. I mean the pupils. I do not like his pupiled eyes. I do not like when he has pupils. I prefer renders of him where he does not have pupils because they look the most cool. Like, remember his first appearance in MK2, no pupils. This amazing shot in MK3, no pupils. Why does this keep happening? Why do they keep adding pupils to newer designs? The worst of which is MK9, because you can clearly see he doesn't even have red eyes. These are orange eyes, orangey. These are terrible. This is a horrible render for his eyes. Horrible render. MK11 is better because his eyes are red, but you can still tell that they're not full red and they're much smaller, which is another horrible way to do it. Though this is one of the few aspects where MK11 does not completely fumble the bag with Shao Kahn in general, the fact that his eyes are actually red. Now, this is a failure of the developers in general, because I think Shao Kahn's more intimidating when he doesn't actually have pupils. His most intimidating shots show him without pupils or with no eyes at all, as it's shown in the arcade modes where he doesn't have eyes. Well, you just can't see them. Basically stating that his mask is cast in so much darkness that the pure, glowing red eyes are swallowed up in darkness. I find that to be incredibly cool. Do I prefer him to have eyes? Well, obviously he needs to have eyes. But
well done.
The preferring of his eye color is also indicative of how he should have red eyes. I don't mind if he doesn't have eyes during gameplay and has red eyes in scenes where he's actually shown in full cutscene length. I think it makes it more cool that way. It's just a pure shame that the newer games have completely failed to realize the importance of him having pure red eyes. This isn't an NRS problem. This is not something NRS started. This is actually something Midway started. For instance, in many renders I've seen, including Shao and Monk's, the deception render that makes sense because his red eyes are due to the fact that this is a clone of Shao Kahn, not the immortal. The clone is not immortal, so I can give a pass on this. What I can never give a pass on is how trash the MK9 render of his eyes are. Yes, I am bashing MK9's eye render because the orangey eyes do not work at all. Those cat eyes are the worst possible eyes he could have had. The only way I can accept pupils is if they are small, as the MK11 pupils are, but the eyes are also as big as the MK2 and 3 eyes are. I really just prefer it when it's that cool. If you disagree with this argument, list off in the comments section below, but I am extremely firm on this opinion, just so you all know, so you're not going to get any leeway out of me. Even though I prefer the MK11 eyes more so than the MK9 eyes, does not mean I like it. I still do not like the fact that he has pupils and think the design, the eyes in general, would look a lot cooler if they were exactly like this right here. So by any case, thank you all for watching. If you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Also, side note for 1 second, while the MK11 version of the MK2 helmet is slightly different, I think it is actually a cool recreation of the MK2 helmet. Only the nose part's the problem. I only dissed the nose. The nose should be the solid metal like it is in the MK2. But it is a good recreation of his helmet, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, without further ado, thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one.